If you like to ramp up and control your opponent's permanents, this standard deck is for you. Jake Vyper here of MTG Rocks, and today I'm playing Bant Ramp Manipulation. So, this deck was created by a guy named Kenwan Tran, and he recently placed 5th at SCG Louisville with this deck. So the goal of this deck is to ramp up to a lot of mana, so we can play a big mass manipulation, which could let us control multiple planeswalkers and or creatures that our opponent controls. And so the more mana we have, the more permanents we can control, but that's not the only kill condition we have in this deck. We have Hydroid Krasis as well, and we have Finale of Glory, which is the reason why we run white in this deck. We've seen Simic mass manipulation decks before, but this is the reason why we run white. It makes 2/2 vigilance tokens, but if we can bring it to 10 or more value, we also make 4/4 vigilance flying creatures. So this is a great kill condition if we can't kill them with mass manipulation or Hydroid Krasis. And it's great with a lot of mana. And we can even play this at instant speed with Teferi's +1 ability. So, start off, we need a lot of mana. And to do that, we run for Llanowar Elves and for Arboreal Grazer. Arboreal Grazer is great as a blocker, and it lets us play 2 land cards in the first turn. So it's a great ramp card. Growth Spiral is also an essential ramp card. It's effective in Reclamation decks, and it's great in this build. And we have Jadelight Ranger and Teferi as our middle kind of plays. Teferi acts as kind of way to slow down our opponent. It's also great against control. It can bounce a creature, enchantment, artifact. So Teferi is a great way to stall our opponent while we build up our manas. And we also have Jadelight Ranger. It's also a great blocker. And 1 copy of Tamiyo, and we have 4 copies of Nissa. This is one of the main cards that help us get a lot of mana because Nissa makes our forest produce double mana. And we can untap a land when we use its +1 ability. So we can actually produce 4 mana on a forest in 1 turn if we produce 2 mana with that land and then untap it, then tap it again. So that makes 4 mana. So we can play a big mass manipulation or Finale of Glory or Hydroid Krasis. So Nissa is really effective in this shell. In our sideboard, we got Spell Pierce, Narset, Jadelight, Thrashing Brontodon, which is great against red because it can get rid of Experimental Frenzy. We also have Lyra, a couple of Carnage Tyrants, Entrancing Melodies against against creature decks. So, let's play some best of 1 standard games, ranked, and see how we do with this deck. All right. So, by the way, if you want to see us play a specific standard deck in our channel, feel free to comment it below. Okay, we're playing against some Chinese person. Okay, so we got a turn 1 Arboreal Grazer, and we can play a second land. Then we can turn 3 Jadelight. Turn 2 Jadelight or Teferi, or we can just Growth Spiral. So let's keep this. It's not bad. Helps us. We got 2 ramp cards. And we're playing Mythic, so this might be a tough match. Mythic rank. So I'll play Arboreal Grazer. We're gonna play Hallowed Fountain tap. Okay, looks like we're playing against some maybe mono blue, or is it Phoenix? Okay. It's one of those 2, I think. We got another Arboreal Grazer. Could play our Hinterland Harbor, and we can go Growth Spiral, then play another Arboreal if we need to. Wish we have another land. We got 2 of our Jadelights. Storm Tamer, okay. So Arboreal Grazer is great against this deck because they have reach, so they can block flying. Go play Jadelight. Cool, 2 lands. And go play Hinterland. No attacks. So if you Curious Obsession, we can still block it. It's like he's stuck on 2 mana. He might have that Merfolk. We can play Nissa. Yeah, we can play Nissa. So Nissa helps us ramp by making our forests produce double mana. And I don't think I want to untap a forest right now. That way we can double up later. Make that a 3/3. Okay, he's making us bounce it. We can go ahead attack. He's probably not gonna block, of course, because he can block the Jadelight, I guess. Okay. So next turn, I guess we'll just replay our Nissa. What? Okay. That was a short game. Let's see who we're playing against next. Crawl Harpooner, okay. I want to be able to play Finale of Glory. Make those 4/4 angels. Playing against Joker. 89% Mythic. Keep getting our Jadelights. Rather got something else. Okay, I'll give him keep this. Looks like mono red. And we do have a slow hand against mono red. No ramp stuff. How sad. At least we got Krasis. Hope we get like a Growth Spiral. Play land and a 1-drop. Maybe. Okay. So next turn there'll probably be 2/2s. So this looks like a slow. If you don't get your ramp stuff, this deck can be really slow. So we got all 3 of our kill conditions here, but no ramp stuffs. And he's gonna give us a lot of damage. I think post board, this deck is better. So I might do another video where I play best of 3 match so I can test the sideboard. Okay, light up the stage. So I think we're gonna go ahead and play Jadelight Ranger, which he'll probably burn. I hope it explores well. Okay, this could be a blocker, but probably don't need it. So most likely he has a burn spell that could kill Jadelight, then he can swing for 4. Steamkin, okay. Wizard's Lightning, I thought so. Okay, so we're gonna go play Hinterland Harbor and Krasis for... Oh, we can Finally for 2. So Finally of Glory is a good way to block. Yeah, I think Steamkin's gonna be big though. Because Krasis, he can just kill that easily and then swing for a lot. So I think I'd rather make 2/2s. So I guess this build runs Finally of Glory, especially runs Finally of Glory because of mono red. So even if we don't pay a lot still provides a good block, some good blockers. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he got us. Too fast. This deck's too fast. And we were not able to ramp up. So, 1 win, 1 loss. Okay, game 3. So it looks like this deck is much better against lower decks because our deck's slow. But I bet we can beat Mono Red as well if we drew better. We just didn't get any ramp cards. Okay, so we got Arboreal Grazer. We can Jadelight on turn 2. I think I'm gonna keep this. Okay, we can go Breeding Pool, untap, play Arboreal, then play Temple, tap. Great, so next turn we can Jadelight. Looks like we're playing against some kind of Gruul deck. Jadelight. Growth Spiral, we don't really need it. Krasis, do we need it? Not. No attacks. We do need lands. Okay, Riot. 3/3 Riot guy. Okay, cool. So we can go play Teferi Time Raveler. So Time Raveler is a good way to slow down our opponent because it can balance a creature. And it disables him from playing spells at instant speed as well. So he can Riot Haste, but we have a good blocker, so I think it's safe to attack. We want to be able to play Nissa next turn. That way we can play... Okay, we beat Gruul. So this deck... Either you have good ramp start or you don't. It looks like, but it looks consistent enough. Okay, so we beat Gruul and Mono Blue. Lost to Mono Red so far. Let's play a few more. Playing against Hakuna Matata. This guy is a Lion King fan. Okay, see, this is the kind of hand we don't want to draw. I guess I'll mulligan this, even though we have 3 lands. Because we have a lot of slow cards, but if I mulligan, might be worse. But I think this hand is worth. I'm gonna mulligan it. And we don't have green mana for Arboreal Grazer. Sucks, but I'm gonna keep it. Okay, there's the green mana. I'll just leave it on top, I guess. Go ahead, play Hallowed Fountain tap, then go Arboreal Grazer on turn 2. Then maybe we can Krasis for a big one. Grazer. Put a Hallowed Fountain tap. Looks like we might be going against some Esper control or just blue-white. Okay, so I don't think he main decks negate. Might be safe to play Tamiyo just in case he plays Esper. That way he can't Thought Erasure us. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and play Tamiyo. And he main decks Dovin's Veto. Great. I guess Dovin's Veto is worth main decking nowadays with all the Planeswalker decks. Okay. Okay, it's an Esper deck, as I thought. It's probably gonna get rid of the Krasis here. I don't think he really cares about the Finality of Glory. He might have Kai's Wrath. Okay. I would love to see how this deck goes against Esper in best of 3. I think this deck is much better in best of 3. Alright, so you've seen my hand. Surveilling. Okay, guess we're gonna go Glory for 3. But he probably got Kai's Wrath here. Okay. I hope he doesn't have Kai's Wrath or Cry of Carnarium. Or Ritual Assault. Okay. Looks like we're safe. Alright. Go play the land. I hope I get like a Krasis. There you go. Okay, we'll play Jadelight. You don't need that against this deck. Okay. Okay, so he gets an army. And we got a Llanowar Elves. We need to get like a mass manipulation to control that army and Teferi. Okay. No blocks. Sure. Okay, Growth Spiral. Come on, give us something good. He might absorb. Okay. Sure. At least he didn't absorb. Let's swing it to Teferi.
Hey, that was uncalled for.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not done yet.
Thought Erasure, sure, you can surveil. Ooh. Jumpstart and Chemist's Insight. Ouch. Okay, see, we fizzled. Attack Teferi.
I'm gonna get too old for this.
Oh my gosh, so much card advantage. I think he got us already.
No time for a break.
So, as usual, combo, he loses to control. Well, this deck is not exactly combo, it's more like ramp, control your opponent's permanent kind of type. Okay, we got Teferi, he'll probably counter it. Another absorb. So this Esper version looks like it has less planeswalkers but more counter spells.
As soon as I think of one.
I like how Esper has different versions right now. Yeah, but I think the planeswalker, the version, the Super Esper Super Fans, is much better. Okay, so one more attack and we're dead. Looks like we're gonna get our second loss. Yeah, that's our second loss. So we're 2-2. Lost to Mono Red and this Esper deck. Okay, let's play one more match. One more game. See how we do. 2-2 so far. One against Mono Blue and Gruul. Those were fast games because they quit too early. And lost to Esper and Mono Red. So let's see what we're playing against Mr. Django. Okay, so this... Okay. No pick Shockland, but we can Grazer. Not a lot of lands. You want to keep this? Sure. Oh no, it's a white aggro deck. Great, no Shocklands. At least we got Grazers to block his creatures. Please give us a land. Okay, it's an Orzhov. I thought it's Azorius. I'm gonna play a Grazer so we can have a blocker. Assembling Skeleton. Okay, so it looks like this is some kind of aristocrats deck. He wouldn't mind having a screen. Oh, forgot it's Death Touch. Fuck. Need to draw some lands. Nothing. Come on. Fizzled again. Okay. So it looks like this is some Mardu aristocrat kind of deck. Grazer. Enforcer, okay. So we can block the obligation here. Oh my gosh, where are our lands? Okay. Down to 9 life, and still no third land. This is ridiculous. Guess you can play Teferi. Come on, give us a third land. Still no third land. It's ridiculous. Ah. Great. We lost this. Okay, so that's 2-3. Looks like this deck is not consistent enough. Maybe it's more consistent in best of 3. Let's play another one. That's so sad. I didn't get enough runs. I hope I get luckier this time. Will Kantike. Okay. We have Llanowar Elves, Jadelight, Nissa. Looks like this is a much playable opening hand. We can go Breeding Pool, Llanowar Elves turn 1. Then Jadelight turn 2. Then maybe turn 3, Finale for 2. Okay, so we'll go Glacial here. Jadelight. We already have Nissa. I don't think we need a second one right now. We might need Krasis. I'll keep that on top. It's like mono green aggro. Okay. Mono green. So we can Krasis for... Do we want to Finale of Glory or Krasis? I think I'd rather go Finale of Glory, but I can't block that with Finale. So... I'm just gonna go, yeah. I'm just gonna go Krasis for 2. Then Nissa next turn. He might play a Fearox. Oh, Vine Mirror. I'm guessing he has some kind of enchantment. Okay, block. Another Krasis. We can play Nissa now. Then maybe we could Krasis for a big one later. Okay, so we on top, yeah, we make that a creature. No need. I think we'll rather block with the Krasis here. I don't want my land to die. Oh no. I guess we'll have to block now with the land.
The land fights for us.
Sure. Not gonna block.
Let us talk of peace.
So we can produce. We can produce 2 mana with our forest. So we want to play Temple Garden. Untap. Let's see what we can do. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So not enough to make a finale. We can only finally of glory for 8. So probably not the best time to hope we can get a mass manipulation soon. So we have 8 mana. We do need blue for Krasis. So 7, 8, 10. We can Krasis for 8. And we can mass manipulation later. So you can kill our Nissa, but we can control his Nissa later. Guess that works. Oh my gosh, Galta. Now we might need to control that one.
The land shall cover you.
Okay, Galta's gonna be problematic here. Is he gonna attack us? We have an 8/8 Krasis here, so that's a good thing. Looks like he's not gonna attack yet. Nissa, okay. I'm gonna block that one and block that one before it gets bigger. It's fine. We can mass manipulation for 1, I guess. Or for... Yeah, we can mass manipulation for 1. Do we need Galta now? I guess we could attack Nissa, then control Galta. Great, so we attack Nissa here. Cool. And okay, so we won. 3 games and 3 losses. So I don't think this deck is consistent enough in best of 1. It's probably better in best of 3. So I might do another video where I play this deck in best of 3, so we can also test out the sideboard. And anyway, it won 5th in a best of 3 format. So yeah, this deck is obviously made for best of 3. So if you like controlling permanents, this deck is fun. You can also make a lot of tokens with this deck and ramp up to a big Krasis. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe in our channel and check out our other videos. Thank you.